color is a very important element of human life. Humans on the whole prefer to wear colored clothing, and there are around 10,000 commercially accessible dyes, and around 7 lakh tons of dyes are manufactured each year. And the textile industry, they doesn't treat their effluent very well, and it dyeing and the treatment of garments contributes to near about 17 to 20% of all industrial water pollution. So they are also harming the environment. The dyes, they are very dangerous to human health as well. They are carcinogenic, they are toxic, they are hazardous, and they not only affect the humans but also the environment and the aquatic ecosystem. Although the textile industry, they have certain processes in place, but the challenges of these processes is that the energy required to run the ETPs is very high, and the effluent is decolorized, but the degraded products of those particular dyes, they are still very toxic, that are not acceptable. And they have the higher BOD and COD levels. So we are proposing a solution which will not only treat the wastewater, which will not only treat the dye wastewater, but it will also simultaneously come up with the sustainable energy generation as well. So this is the proposed solution, that microbial fuel cell. Basically, it is a bioelectrochemical devices which will convert the chemical energy contained in the organic substrate into the electrical energy through the activities of the microbes. Like, so the use of organic material like wastewater in MFC make it an eco-friendly device which will offer a dual benefit of bioelectricity generation as well as the waste management. So this reactor, the MFC, it has two chambers, anode and the cathode chamber, and it is separated by the proton exchange membrane. The microbes, they are particularly on the anode side. These particular microbe, they act as a biocatalyst. Therefore, they are also known as exoelectrogens. And the electrons, they will go through the external circuit arriving at the cathode, and the hydrogen ions will move to the cathode and react with oxygen to form water in the internal circuit. This therefore demonstrates that microbial fuel cell is a potential candidate of the green electricity. But the one thing is there, that because in this MFC, CO2 is being released in the environment, so we will also have plants in the cathodic chamber, so that the CO2 which is being released is utilized by the plants for its own growth, and by the usage of the plant, it will enhance the efficacy of this reactor, and the dyes will be decolorized more. So the synergistic effect of constructed wetland and microbial fuel cell will be explored. This is the methodology, that synthetic dye wastewater will be taken, and in first stage it will be in a 5-liter lab scale, in which the conventional anode and cathode material will be used, and then thereafter the degradation efficiency, degraded products, and the bioelectricity generation will also be measured. And simultaneously, the electrodes in a different reactor, the nanoparticle incorporated electrodes will also be used, and their decolorization efficiency and the degraded products as well as the bioelectricity generation will also be calculated. And further on, the reactor will be scaled up to 100 liter of pilot scale. And this is how the prototype will particularly look like. It will have two chambers, anode, cathode, and there would be a exchange membrane in between. And moreover, the prototype which will be developed, it is very environmental friendly as well, and it has very low cost of maintenance and operation, and the bioelectricity produced will minimize overall electricity requirement which is required to run the ETPs particularly. And this method will not only remove the dyes, will not only remediate the dyes from the wastewater, but it will also can be utilized for removal of pollutants like heavy metals as well. Thank you.